and scores.
Thomas Lang making it go.
Back to Lynn. Lynn posts up. Down on the left wing to Laquona. He fakes the pass. There's a shot from way out front. Swish!
That's McGackey.
McGackey hits the tray.
So McGackey hit that tray. He immediately turned to the student section and acknowledged it.
Into Cheney. Cheney is stuck, but he double clutches and puts it in. Oh, my goodness. What great body control by Cheney.
You know, the beautiful thing on that play, he dished it down low to John Cheney. That was a great look by Ryan Brown.
Team ball. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tuscarora High School, home of the Titans. And we're ready for Friday night high school basketball. That's right, this is boys varsity basketball coming to you live for the next 2 hours. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here at courtside with a very special guest, a veteran broadcaster from Marshall University, Joshua Rose. Josh, good to have you here in the booth.
Veteran broadcaster. It's
yes,
my
sir.
first time doing any sort of commentary with you all since joining the station. I'm, a month into working with you all.
Well, you're from Marshall University, and I hear you did a great job in radio out there.
You know, I'd like to brag on myself a little bit now, but,
right.
You know, the important thing is we're out doing high school basketball,
yeah.
And, you know, what better way to do anything on a Friday night than to do any sort of high school sports, and in this case we have a great basketball game between a 9-1 and a 4-5 team that have some great rivalry history over the years, and tonight is just another chapter of this great rivalry.
It really is, and we're early in the season still, and there's a lot of season to go all the way up until March, for that matter, but this is how it gets started, and we've got a good crowd here tonight. Exciting. Everybody's coming back from vacation, from the Christmas holidays and the New Year's Eve or the New Year's holiday weekend, and back into swing in classes now, and the players are raring to go. They really are. I got a chance to talk to a couple of players and a couple of the coaches earlier, and they're ready. They're ready. And Tuscarora has something to say here tonight on their home turf. They're coming in here undefeated, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, boom, their first defeat last Tuesday night at the hands of Frederick. And so a bit of a stunner for Tuscarora, because Tuscarora, the number 1 rated basketball team in the county of Frederick right now.
Yeah, and listening to one of the what parents we had just here before we went on, she said they just let Frederick get in their heads, and they didn't play their best basketball. And that happens with high school kids.
Yes.
You know, there's so much going on, so much with school and friends, and then you come out, and a 9-0 start can get you feeling relaxed and complacent. Oh, well, we're already the better team on paper.
That's a good point.
And it's not judged on paper. You have to go out and you have to play the game, for 4 quarters. And so, it's don't get complacent regardless of your record. Come out, prepare, and play to the best of your ability for the entire duration of the game.
Well, both teams are being introduced right now on the floor. That'll give us the opportunity to introduce our game sponsors that make this game possible tonight. We'd like to thank Frederick County Bank, Gettysburg Auto Auction, and Med1 Pharmacy for sponsoring tonight's game. And we'll keep you apprised of all the games going on all throughout the county with all 10 boys and girls varsity basketball teams here tonight as the scores come in. I want to remind you to check it out on FrederickCountyScoreboard.com, and tell your friends about it. If you've got anybody who'd like to listen to this game out of the area, out of the listening area, outside of our broadcast range, you can pick us up on WTHU.org. Click on the Listen Live button on the right side of the screen, or you can use your phone. You can go into the TuneIn Radio app and search for WTHU and listen on your phone on the go. So you can hear us on the air, online, or on the go, and we really appreciate your support and the opportunity to serve you. We're going to step aside and take a quick sports update, and sports news update, as we get ready to start the opening tip-off of this game. You're listening to AM 1450, and this is your source for the best high school sports in the region. We'll be right back.
From the sports desk, I'm Glenn Clark. The Orioles have made a significant trade, spinning pitcher Yovani Gallardo and his 5.42 ERA last season to the Mariners in exchange for outfielder Seth Smith. Baltimore also sent cash to Seattle in the deal. Smith has a career .344 on-base percentage. He's expected to be the Birds' right fielder. 4 Ravens were named to the NFL's All-Pro teams. Justin Tucker is a first-teamer. The kicker was one of only 2 unanimous selections. Guard Marshall Yanda, linebackers C.J. Mosley, and Zach Orr were all second-team choices. The Wizards return home tonight to face the Timberwolves. While they lost 2 in Texas this week, Washington is looking for a 9th straight home win. Tip-off from Verizon Center is at 7. And Maryland faces Michigan tomorrow at 3:15 in Ann Arbor. The Terps will again be without center Michael Tchaikovsky due to his ankle injury. I'm Glenn Clark with the Maryland News Network.
Now that I've joined Audible, my time packing lunches has become more, well, peculiar, as I listen to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
The peculiar children came out of the audience and took the stage. Emma made fire, swallowed it, then blew it out again without burning herself.
I forgot the pepper jack.
Get Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children free when you start a 30-day trial at audible.com/actnow. Audible. Turn anytime into story time.
The Home Depot has a new idea. Free carpet installation that means free carpet installation. Moving furniture out of the way? Free. Ripping out the old carpet? No charge. Hauling it away? On the house. Because the Home Depot has no hidden fees. Just free carpet installation on purchases of $699 or more. The Home Depot. More saving. More doing. Valid on carpet price $1 or more per square foot. Unique specialty items and requirements may be priced separately. Not valid in all markets. Offer ends January 18th.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live to Tuscarora High School, where the crowd has just begun to chant, "I believe that we can win." And Josh, I know these kids all believe that they can win, but somebody's going to come out of here in exactly 32 minutes from now with a W. And a home court advantage goes to Tuscarora. They are walking out on the floor now to begin their tip-off. Starting for the Titans, we have number 5, the leading scorer in the entire Frederick County, Obadiah Noel, Marcus Waddy, Jalen Washington, Kevin Bell, and Kyle Lepkowski. For the Hawks, starting Garrett Drummond, Michael Smolin, Tyler Pave, Brendan Schmidt, and Brian Breesy. And the tip goes to Urbana. They control the ball as they bring it across court. Down on the right wing, looking for a passing lane underneath. Out front, he drives, high post, turns and shoots from the 5-footer, bounces off the rim. Rebound, Jalen Washington. Outlet, wide open, right hand off the glass, and he scores. And number 22, Kevin Bell, makes it look easy to get the first 2. Back up court, Drummond brings it up down the right side. Turns, spins, backs it out. Up to the top of the key now. Left side, they work. Good defense. Drive to the basket. Wide open in the corner. No shot. Fake. Kicks it back out. Shot from 20 feet. Swish. Tie game. That was number 3, Michael Smolin. And he got the three-pointer. He was just outside the arc. So Urbana takes the lead 3-2. Down on the left side, Washington has it on the wing. He fires it underneath into the paint. Nothing there. They back it out to Washington and then reset, go right side. Down in the right corner, Washington fakes a shot, drives back behind the back, dribbles, fade away, jumper, and it goes.
Absolutely beautiful behind the back, and while fading away, just swish right in. And so far, the 4 points, 2 shots by Tuscarora's offense. They've been beautiful shots, and now they have the lead here.
Urbana will inbound in the back court, and they're asking Jalen to tuck his shirt in now as the referee points down court. Jalen capitulates, and now we have a bounce pass off the foot and out of bounds. Turnover by Urbana underneath their own basket, giving it to Tuscarora. So the Titans will inbound in their half court. Washington from the wing drives, goes left, flicks it out in the corner, shot from the corner, too long off the backside, back out. Urbana's got it. Here comes Drummond, hard. Garrett has it stolen, pocket picked and knocked out of bounds at the scorer's table. It'll be Urbana ball. Drummond to inbound. Flicks it way down inside, high up in the air. Number 25 goes up. Brian Breesy, and he's fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go to the line for the first free throws of the night. Brian Breesy, the brother of Kendall Breesy, the Urbana girls varsity basketball sensation who graduated last year. Too hard off the back iron. Brian misses the front end, and he'll shoot one now with his team down by one. Got it. Nothing but net. Washington inbounds. Full court pressure by the Hawks. They break the press, get it down in the corner, and then it's stolen. Here comes Breesy. Breesy takes it up off the glass and misses the layup. Rebound, Tuscarora. And by the way, Jalen, I don't know if you saw that, but not only did he double dribble, but he traveled on that too, and the referee missed it.
Yeah, the refs will miss some calls every now and then.
Now we've got a traveling violation underneath on Tuscarora. And now checking into the game for the Titans, Alexander Morrow. Alex, one of the leading rebounders on this team with a 6.2 rebound per game average. As Drummond brings it up, spins and turns down the right side, drives deep into the corner, and then backs it out. Penetrates, flicks it out in the corner, baseline drive, reverse layup, misses, rebound Tuscarora. Outlet down the court, Washington. Washington and Noel play catch, back and forth. Washington spins, turns, drives underneath, and throws it off an Urbana player out of bounds. It'll be white ball. Tuscarora will keep it.
Seeing early jitters out of both squads early with just simple, small mistakes.
Tied up at 4 apiece with 5:27 to go in the first. Washington from the top of the key over to Noel. Noel. He goes between the legs, dribbles, tests that lane, and then backs it out to Washington. There goes Washington. He sees the crease, pulls up and shoots the jumper from the free throw line. No good. Rebound, and it's back in. Number 34 puts it back in for Tuscarora. That's the big Kyle Lepkowski, the 6'5" senior post. 6-4, Titans by 2. Down on the left side, off the screen. Flicked out of bounds by Washington, Urbana ball. Smolin will inbound from underneath his own basket on the right side as they set the inbound break. Inbound to Drummond. He fakes the shot, drives right, flicks it out, top of the key. Swish, nothing but net. Number 5, Tyler Pavey drains it and takes the lead with that three-pointer, 7-6. A seesaw back-and-forth battle here in this first quarter of action at Tuscarora High School. With Urbana up 7-6, Noel has it. He pulls the double team, breaks out of it, hits the wide-open player, shot, it dribbles and falls. So a three-pointer trading trays. Tuscarora comes right back off the screen. Shot from the other side, too hard off the back iron. Washington on a step ladder, rips it down off the rim. Outlet to Noel, between the legs, he drives right. Hands off, pull-up shot, short. through the lane, over the top, loose ball on the court. Titans come up with it. Wide open in the corner, Washington shoots and misses. Again, Titans, second offensive rebound of this series. Lipkowski has it. Cross court to Washington. Down in the corner, wide open, shot from the corner. It does not go, and Urbana finally gets a rebound. So 3 back-to-back shots and misses with 2 offensive rebounds in the process. The Titans cannot capitalize on that possession. Shot on the run. Whoa! And Tyler Pavey gets hot with back-to-back buckets to knot it up at 9 apiece with 3 minutes to go in the first. Noel is fouled. It's going to go outside and be inbound, and it's our first foul of the game. Player foul on Noel as he gets ready to drive. And they're not posting who the player was, so we'll just have to keep our eye on that. There it is. So the foul's on Brendan Schmidt, his first personal. Into the backcourt. The Titans have it. Strickland, Tremaine Strickland now in the game. Over to Morrow. And Noel loses the handle on it, and it goes into the crowd. On a pass from Morrow. And Urbana has the ball with a tie game. As Drummond directs traffic, brings it down on the left side, spins off of the screen, looking for the pick and roll, and it goes off the hands of the Urbana player. Number 30 cannot control it on the pick and roll. Titans inbound, full court press. Washington breaks through the press and brings it across midcourt. Between the leg dribble, straight up to the hoop, double pump, clutch, and it does not drop, but he gets fouled, and Jalen will go to the line to shoot 2.
It looks like, in my personal opinion, that Urbana, even though they're 4-5 on the season, it looks like they're in Tuscarora's head right now, and Tuscarora is having a little problem capitalizing.
Urbana playing man defense. Washington pulls up and shoots the 5-foot jumper. It doesn't go. Rebound Tuscarora. Here comes Tuscarora on the run. Straight to the hoop. Spin turn off the glass and scores. Pavey is hot. Tyler has scored 3 back-to-back buckets, a tray and 2 twos to give his team the 2-point lead with 2 minutes on the clock in the first. 11-9, Urbana on top. Shot from 20 feet, air ball, rebound. Urbana. Pavey with the rebound, hands off to Drummond. He brings it across midcourt, stops, and we've got a timeout. No, might be a foul. Can't see the referee from here. Let's see what the call is. It is a foul, and it's the first personal on Tremaine Strickland. They'll inbound in front of the scorer's table. Into Drummond. He brings it to the left. Looking for that screen, nothing there. They work the other side to the right. Down in the corner, back out front. Penetrating, driving to the basket. Pavey goes. Loose ball up in the air. Washington comes down with it. He wants to run. Takes it right between the legs. Flicks it out to Noel. Noel spins, turns, wants to shoot, can't get it. Good D by the Hawks. Noel slows him down now. Screen high post, not there. Noel down on the left wing. Back to the high post screen. They work around the perimeter. 3-point shot from way out front. Doesn't go. But right there to get the rebound is number 22, Kevin Bell. Another shot. And Urbana comes up with the rebound. Here comes Urbana running hard, trying to penetrate that defense, and we've got a whistle. The player stepped on the line as he got caught and trapped, forced out of bounds. And Josh, it looks to me like Tuscarora's having a little trouble finding their shot right now.
Yeah, again, the Urbana team is playing amazing defense. And again, like I said, Tuscarora, I think they came into this thinking it was going to be easy off the get-go. Couldn't be further from the truth.
The diminutive Ryan Beach checks into the game, 5'7" out there in the court. Straight to the hoop goes Noel, and he makes the bucket and draws the foul. And so Obadiah Noel will go to the free throw line for the and one, with his team tied at 11 apiece and 36 seconds to go in the quarter. And he converts. 12-11. Tuscarora by 1. Urbana bringing it down. Beach gets trapped, brings it across court, looking for help. Fires it all the way across court, and then they throw it away underneath. Here comes Washington. He wants to run. Back to Washington. Over to Noel. Washington off the glass and scores. Great fast break offense, Josh.
Absolutely. Great passing and a great shot by Tuscarora.
Loose ball. Beach comes up with it. Back over on the wing now to Brendan Schmitz. They work around. Shot from three-point land. Swish. Number 20, Allison Austin, with his first bucket of the game, ties it up at the buzzer, 14 apiece. We've got a great basketball game going here.
I think, like I said, I want to further elaborate on early jitters here. For Tuscarora, it's simple. They came in this game 9-0. Oh, we're on our home turf playing a 4-5 team. This should be easy. Couldn't be further from the truth here. They're getting really no looks on the offensive side, and they're struggling defensively right now to stop Urbana. But on the flip side, the early jitters for Urbana is, wow, we're actually competing really well with this team as the road team, as the underdogs, and they're still struggling with some things, whether it's getting the open look or just not making simple mistakes with, a bad pass or like we saw, bounce off one of the players' hands or just not committing turnovers.
Yes.
So early jitters here. Both teams really need to clean that up for either side to gain an edge. But like as we alluded in the pregame, regardless of record, no team is going to have the edge in this. It's going to be a full, complete game by both sides to take that W.
Well, the one thing, though, I've noticed in this first quarter is that Urbana had to go to its bench, which is still on the floor right now, and its bench is nowhere near well matched up with the Tuscarora's second-string bench, their subs. So I think that's going to be the key to this game, who's got the deeper team in this. And there's a foul underneath and a whistle. That's going to be on Beach, his first personal on a reach-in. They'll inbound from underneath the basket. Tuscarora has the ball to start this second period of action here at Tuscarora High School.
Haven't had too many fouls thus far on both squads, just in general. So you're seeing, some, or at least we're seeing, the listeners are hearing a pretty clean basketball game up to
There's
this
a
point.
foul away from the ball, and I'm not sure. They signaled 25, but I guess that's Brian Breesy. So the Hawks commit a foul away from the ball, and Tuscarora inbounds again now. As they move the ball now, starting to see some ball movement around the perimeter. Washington double clutches off the glass, no good. Ball up in the air. Rebound Tuscarora, blocked, out of bounds. They kick it out to Bell. Back around to Knoll. He shoots the tray from way out front, and it goes. So
Knoll's gotten a little bit of a hot streak going and has really turned the momentum so far for Tuscarora.
Like I said, these subs are good, and straight to the hoop goes number 20. He can't make it go. Austin Allison takes it downtown, but he cannot convert, and the rebound goes to Tuscarora, and we've got a traveling violation, and that was all defense that caused that mistake.
Absolutely. Just got a pressure, and Noel tried to drive a little too hard. He's feeling it because he has been making the last few shots, but right there, just a slight little error.
Urbana inbounds in their backcourt, down by 3. 17-14, Tuscarora has the lead. Drummond back in the game now, goes to Beach. Beach back to Drummond. Drummond looking, bounce pass down on the right wing, and they come out high post. On the runner, off the glass, no good. Loose ball up in the air, there's a scramble for it. Jump ball is the call. But then the referee says, you too, and let's see what the possession arrow says, Tuscarora ball. But they changed the possession arrow and point it to Urbana and give it to Urbana now. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's Urbana ball. Well, on the back door, and he scores. Number 25, Brian Breesy, cuts to the back door off of the inbound break and puts it in. We've got a
off guard.
1 point lead for the Titans, and they have the ball. Kevin Bell, top of the key. Over to Noel. Noel looks for help. Cross court to Washington. Washington shoots from way out front. Rebound, put back, no good. Rebound to Urbana. And there's a fall on the floor, a scramble for it. Here comes Drummond. He comes up with it. He goes straight to the hoop, and he tries to shoot, but he's fouled. And that was a brilliant play by Drummond as he took it right at the teeth of the Tuscarora defense and forced them to foul him.
Absolutely, and now he gets an easy free throw, or at least what should be an easy free throw, but anything but the truth.
2 shots for Drummond now.
In a tight game like this, free throws are absolutely crucial to make.
And he puts a soft one in. Tie game now. Into the game, number 34 for the Hawks, subbed in.
It's Pave that came in for the Hawks, number 5, and got to say at this point, both 5s on both teams are the ones that are hot so far.
Lepkowski into the game. Washington behind the back dribble. Lepkowski top of the key. Rims in and out. Washington with the rebound. Underneath. Hands off to Lepkowski. He has his shot blocked and out of bounds. And they're saying Tuscarora ball. Now let me tell you what's happening to Tuscarora right now. Tuscarora is not working their offense. Every player is playing an individual, give me the ball, I'm going to shoot it game. And there's a shot by Lepkowski off the glass on the inbound. He scores.
It's a simple thing, right? It's a team game. Use your players. Pass the ball around. So far, Tuscarora is struggling to do that.
Drummond pulls up, shoots on the run, and we've got another whistle. And Drummond will go back to the free throw line for another chance to put 2 in. Drummond, a pretty good-looking free throw shooter. Nothing but net, so wish. Crowd still continuing to trickle in. About 3/4 to full on both sides of the stadium here. And that one rims, kisses the iron and drops. Down court pass to Bell. Bell drives straight to the bucket, pulls up, shoots too far underneath and gets stuffed. And it's out of bounds, Urbana ball, and that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Tuscarora refusing to do anything but play run and gun.
Yeah, it looks like Noel was pretty wide open. It might have been a tough pass for him to make, but that's one you at least have to attempt to pass the ball.
Drummond out front. Underneath. Breesy turns and shoots on the run. No good. Tipped away. Stolen by Tuscarora. Here comes number 10 up there. Wild. Waddy. Marcus Waddy. Shot off the glass and is scored by Kevin Bell. Tuscarora retakes the lead at 21-20 with 4:50 to go in the game. Pull-up shot. Kick out. Cross court. Wide open. Pave. He rolls, and then there's a foul. Blocking foul. I believe it's on Bell. Yes, it is. So as Pave penetrates, Bell draws the foul. His second personal. And we've got wholesale substitutions now for the Hawks. As Schmitz comes back in, Smolin is back in. And so Urbana has its first team back on the floor. Inbound. Drummond from the corner. Rims in and out. Loose ball stolen away by number 13. He can't get it go. Partially blocked. Tuscarora comes up with it. Washington, he wants to go. Flicks it over to Bell. Bell drives baseline. Underneath. Tipped away by Urbana. Loose ball up in the air. Stolen. Beautiful play by Austin Allison to steal the ball away from Tuscarora. Drummond brings it down. Shoots on the run off the glass. Hits the pavement. And it goes. 22-21 with 4 minutes to go in this first half. It is a back-and-forth seesaw battle between these two 3A West Spires Division opponents. There's a 20-footer from Washington way off the target. Drummond falls on the ground. Loose ball. Drummond goes for it. Still loose. Still on the ground, and Urbana comes up with it. A lot of hustle by these Hawks. Urbana. Drummond drives right. Flicks it out in the corner. Wide open shot. Air ball. Austin Allison. The crowd gets on him. You hear it.
Air ball chance.
Top of the key. Noel. Man coverage. Man defense by the Hawks. Lepkowski goes straight to the hoop. Fingertip roll, and it goes. Tuscarora retakes the lead by 1 as Urbana brings it up. Bounce pass, high post to Schmitz. Schmitz looking for help, turns and drives, has his pocket picked, but it goes out of bounds. Good defense by Noel as Schmitz had the advantage to the hoop.
Yeah, just great defensive play effort by Noel. And I mean, right now Tuscarora is playing pretty solid defense at this point.
Out front to Smolin. Smolin between the legs. Draws Washington. Penetrates. Flicks it over to Drummond. Drummond sets. Shoots from 25. No good. Rebound. Back out. Tuscarora doesn't get it. Urbana shoots again. And this time Tuscarora comes up with it. No. Urbana steals. Oh, beautiful drive to the hoop by Drummond. And he scores.
Yeah, and Urbana might have one player right now that's hot in Drummond, but at least he's making his shots.
25-22, Tuscarora by 3. They have the ball, and there's a traveling violation on Lepkowski. So a turnover. Now the clock is adjusted. They didn't add the points on, and there was a problem at the scores table. Urbana leading 24-23. They hadn't given him that 2-point, the one that Drummond got on the drive. So now they have the ball in the 1-point lead to the Urbana Hawks. Good D by the Titans, Alexander Morrow, as he anticipates the pass to the wing and knocks it out of bounds. Urbana resets, and they'll inbound from in front of the Titan faithful. And now we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
If you own a business, you know that work doesn't begin and end with the hours posted on your door. Hi, this is Business Development Officer Mary Berry, and at Frederick County Bank, we understand that too. That's why we make business banking easy and accessible, anytime, anywhere. From BuzzPoint Merchant Reward and Loyalty to online banking, remote deposit capture to business courier service, Frederick County Bank, Frederick's true community bank, is open for business, anytime, anywhere. Contact me at 301-620-1400 and online at fcbmd.com. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Urbana will inbound now with a 1-point lead, 2 minutes on the clock in the first half. Drummond gets it. Guarded hard by Marcus Waddy. Down in the corner, right corner, they come back out front to the wing. Penetration, and we've got a traveling violation now. That one will go on Austin Allison. So a turnover. The Titans, down by 1, are facing full court pressure now by the Hawks, and they back off the press as Obadiah Noel brings it up, drives straight to the hoop, and draws the whistle as he splits the defenders. Let's see what the call is.
Wonder if these teams are racking up air miles with all the traveling they're doing tonight. Seems like that's been the call most of the time so far on the foul calls that we've seen tonight.
So the foul goes against Brendan Schmitz, his second personal, and Tuscarora will inbound.
Schmitz will exit the game.
That's 6. There's a shot from deep in the corner by Noel, and it drains the net from three-point land. And Tuscarora retakes the lead. Straight to the hoop, wide open. Pave shoots. He misses, gets his own rebound. Back out to Allison. Allison down to Pave. Pave pulls up, shoots the 5-foot runner. It doesn't go. Scrambles, gets his own rebound again. Pavey has it picked. Stolen by Waddy. Waddy up with a left-hander. It rims out. Put back is good by Washington. 4-point lead now for the Titans. As the Titans begin to push their defense at the Hawks. Smolin, left side of the court. Stolen away. Good D by Waddy again. As he knocks that one into the crowd. And Tuscarora will have to inbound. And you can see the ability of Tuscarora to score in bursts. Pavey from the wing. Shot. Rattles and drops. Three-pointer. No, that was Michael Smolin from the corner. Now Tuscarora comes back, and they put a tray in themselves, and that was number 2. Alexander Morrow with his first points of the game. Straight to the hoop. Left-hander drops. Michael Smolin comes back the other way in this seesaw battle. Tuscarora has the ball, 31-28, 3-point lead, 20 seconds on the clock. They're going to work for the last shot. There's no possession clock in boys varsity basketball, so they can stall for the last shot as Washington, guarded by Smolin, the top of the key, gets ready, goes, pulls up, flicks it down in the corner, baseline, stuffed, stolen by Urbana. 5 seconds on the clock. Number 25 has it. He shoots from midcourt. Oh, just a little bit wide right. And that's it. A 2-point lead to the dressing room for the Tuscarora Titans, 31-29. What a fabulous first half of basketball here tonight.
Absolutely, and this halftime is probably a bad thing to come at this point in time for the Titans because they were just starting to find their rhythm and themselves here, realizing, hey, we can put them on edge if we do this defensively. Well, putting the pressure on them, not letting them get the easy shots, and transitioning the ball on offense, passing the ball a little bit. So it'll be interesting now with this halftime break. What are they going to come out like to start the second half? And for Urbana, this is exactly what you wanted. Other than the score being down 2 points, this is almost a win coming out for Urbana to be this close and have this much fight. Clean up a little miscues, and they can have the lead.
Absolutely. Great point. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and run a few commercial breaks for you here. I'll give you a little music to relax with. We'll rest our voices for a minute and get some stats for you. And we'll come back right before the start of the second half, the third period, and give you those first half stats. You're listening to AM 1450, and this is your source for the best high school basketball game of the week, right here at Tuscarora High School. We'll be right back.
MedOne Pharmacy is the largest locally owned and operated pharmacy in Frederick County. MedOne Pharmacy has 6 locations in Boonesboro, Brunswick, Emmitsburg, Middletown, Thurmont, and Woodbine to provide you with convenience, experience, service, tradition, and value. MedOne Pharmacy. Check out their website at med1pharmacy.com. That's med-O-N-E pharmacy.com. On Facebook, or for more information, call them at the location nearest you. MedOne Pharmacy. Stop by today.
Wishing you a year of endless possibilities. 1450, The Source. The Source. The Source.
It's the first Thursday of 2017 at Gettysburg Auto Auction, and that means a huge in-op and absolute sale with approximately 300 regular units. 2016 was a record-setting year at Gettysburg Auto Auction, and we want to continue that outstanding pace. That means we need to pack the lanes with additional dealers and public buyers. Gettysburg Auto Auction still has the lowest fees of any auction and the highest customer satisfaction record possible. Couple those with our exclusive Bid Drive-By program, where you get to drive your car before you buy it, and Leftover Fridays, where you can drive any vehicle and buy it on the spot. And Gettysburg Auto Auction is a totally unique auto auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located at the Steinware exit on Route 15, just north of the Maryland-Pennsylvania line. For a sampling of inventory and policy guidelines, go to gettyauto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction looking to bring the new year in with you.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Tuscarora High School. We're at halftime and just a few minutes away from the opening inbound of the second half. The Tuscarora Titans with a 31-29 lead. And how's our scoring look, Josh? Who's our leading scorer in this game?
Well, for the Urbana Hawks, you have Garrett Drummond with 11 points. He caught fire there.
Yes, he did.
In that second period, because early on it was Tyler Pavey for the Hawks. As far as for the Tuscarora Titans, it's pretty easy. It's Obadiah Noel who's leading the way for
he got?
that team. He's got 9 points.
9, okay.
While there's 4 people with 6 points apiece. So pretty even, though. There's 5 scorers for each side, each team. But what's interesting is, and we've conveyed this to the listeners because we've been watching it, is we feel like Tuscarora has not passed the ball as much as Urbana, yet they have a 2-point advantage here, even with the way that they've kind of played. Both teams dropped the early jitters to close out the second half. Now can they build on that momentum, that success that they had to close out that second half or second period to now begin the second half, I should say.
Absolutely, and it occurs to me that as we inbound now, ready to inbound, that two of the Urbana players have as many points as 3 of the Titans. So I think that's the difference, is that Pavey and Drummond got really hot in that second period there. So let's see what Coach Witten and Coach Jarbo have dialed up during their locker room discussions at half, as the ball is inbound to Marcus Waddy, with the Titans now down at our end of the court, as Washington drives across the paint and flicks it to Obadiah in the corner. Lepkowski shoots from the top of the key and scores from just inside the arc.
Huge for the Titans to score right off the bat on their first possession. Again, they need to keep that momentum that they had going into halftime.
Drummond has it up top of the key, right at midcourt. As he directs traffic, he dribbles right to Pavey on the right wing. They post up high. It's stolen by Washington. Washington goes left, right off the glass and misses. Rebound, Waddy. Put back, does not go. But Waddy's going to get a chance to take a couple of free throw shots.
Didn't get it, but again, the Titans, what do the Titans stand for? Giants. And the Titans are trying to be the giant here to, again, to start the second half and build upon that lead. They need to, because Urbana is still right there.
Waddy makes the first one. Marcus from the free throw line. 34-29 now. 5-point lead. Marcus misses. Urbana with the rebound. So biggest lead of the game for the Titans with 5.
Yep, 2 possessions, and that's so crucial in what's been such a close game.
Drummond drives off the pick, goes up, has the ball batted away, and it goes out front, wide open underneath. Shot number 25 has it partially blocked. That's Brian Breesy as the Titans come back. Washington goes baseline, fires it underneath, and it drops. Tawadi gets the bucket.
Such an easy shot for Urbana to make, and they missed a wide open shot. And guess what? The Titans have capitalized, and now that momentum is rolling. Urbana needs to stop it, and stop it now.
Straight to the hoop. Number 25, Breesy takes it in and scores.
Stops that stretch, and that's actually, I think, the first points of the half for Urbana.
It is 36-31. Titans by 5. Waddy to Obadiah. Noel shoots from way out front, rattles off the rim. Lepkowski knocks it out of bounds. Urbana ball.
Listen, I know he's the leading scorer on the team to this point, but that was a nasty, awful shot. That was not needed.
He was falling away, out of bounds, off balance.
Again, in such a close game, you need to make each possession count.
Here we go. Top of the key, Drummond shoots. It rims around and drops. He gets the roll. Wow. That looked like it was coming out, and it just softly fell in. So 3-point play by Drummond gets Urbana right back in this, 36-34. Titans have the lead in the ball. Washington looking for ISO. He drives right, pulls up in the paint, gets it stolen. Breakaway by number 3, straight up, has his pocket picked by Waddy. Back to Washington. Now we've got a foul on Breesy.
You know, you'd think when the way he stole the ball that he'd be aware that there's players on both sides, and he just kind of wasn't. An easy takeaway and a change of possession.
Waddy takes the inbound, brings it up unguarded with a 2-point lead, 36-34, 5 minutes to go in the third. Top of the key, shot by Bell, whistle right at the shot. Let's see what the call is. We've got a foul away from the ball underneath. It's an offensive foul against the Titans. It's going to go on number 20, no, check that, Waddy, Marcus Waddy, his second personal as Urbana brings it up. Drummond, guarded by Waddy. Give and go, straight up to the hoop. Shot blocked. He pumps and shoots and has it blocked again. Breesy has taken a lot of damage down there underneath from Kyle Lepkowski. It is a battle of the bigs.
And so far, to start the second half, Urbana, they're still passing the ball so well, but the difference so far in the second half as opposed to the first half with their passing the ball, they're not getting the shots to fall right now.
Speaking of not falling, Breesy shoots one and it doesn't go. So now the big boy Brian will shoot one with his team down by 2 from the free throw line. As Bell comes out of the game, Breesy misses them both.
And guess what? If he had made both of those, it'd be a tie game right now.
Washington, he loses the ball, stolen by number 13. Beautiful defensive play by Brendan Schmitz as he just came back into the game and picked Washington's pocket as Washington tried to get fancy and didn't pass off. Top of the key, Schmitz brings it right. Hands off to Pave. Pave to Breesy. Breesy drives, flicks it back to Pave. He drives left, pulls up, spins, turns, sees the problem, flicks it over, and a miss. Breesy has gone cold in this third period.
Terrible time to go cold right now, again, with it being such a close game. And if he had just made his shots right now, Urbana would have the lead.
Noel drives to the hoop, and he gives a great head fake, which draws the foul. So the ball is kicked out of bounds, and that's the third personal on Schmitz.
Well, you know acting. You've taken acting classes. You're in a role right now, right? So.
Well, he did a great acting job. He drew that foul well because he made his head look like it was on a swivel for a second there. Did you see that?
I absolutely did, yes. I sell tickets to people that want to come see a show.
Inbound to Lepkowski. Fade away, number 2 shoots it. That's Alexander Morrow. It doesn't go, and Urbana comes up with the ball. Drummond gets caught in a trap, fires it way across court. Shot short off the iron. Morrow with the rebound. Morrow brings it up, draws the trap. Back over to Noel. Noel to Waddy. Waddy, he drives across the paint. He throws it out in the corner. Nothing there as they back it out and reset. Noel from in front of the scorer's table drives off the Lepkowski pick. Between the leg dribble, shake and bake. Goes up, pulls up, shoots on the run. Blocked out of bounds. Great defensive play by Sean Berry, who's now in the game for Brian Breesy. So Breesy gets a rest on the bench. And here comes the inbound. The Titans get it into Lepkowski. Lepkowski drives left, pulls up, and he's fouled. No bucket. That's going to go on the guy that just came in, Sean Berry, as he did a great job of keeping Lepkowski from scoring and using his body to prevent the bucket. Inbound shot, fade away. Holy mackerel, Kevin Bell makes it look easy. 4-point lead now for the Titans as Drummond brings it up. Drummond, he loses the ball on the floor. There's a scramble. Jump ball is the call. Possession error to Urbana.
Urbana so far in this second half, they are passing the ball beautifully, but they cannot get those shots to fall. They need to fix that. Otherwise, they're going to continue to be behind.
Inbound by Pave. All the way out into the back court to Drummond as he races all the way to the far end of the back court to save the ball. Now he brings it up down the left side. Left-handed dribble, crosses over right, goes left, off the pick, flicks it in the corner. Austin Allison with it. Back over to Smolin. Smolin backs it out. He directs traffic. He goes down on the right. Barry sets the pick. Smolin back to Pave, top of the key. Down on the left side now. Off the pick, give and go. Shot from the corner. Bam! Whoa, baby. Pave is back. 1 point lead now for the Titans, 38-37. 2:43 to go in the third. Cross court on the run. Flicks it over to Lepkowski. Lepkowski to the corner. Rims in and out. Rebound, Barry. Barry harassed by Strickland, but he keeps the ball. Again, Pave from the corner, and he nails another tray. Back-to-back trays from the same exact spot by Tyler Pave.